Hello and welcome to the MCQ lecture series. In today's class, we are going to look at some of the important multiple choice questions with respect to World Bank. In my previous lecture as well, I have covered some of the important questions with respect to IRDA or World Bank. I'll put the link in the description below so that you can go and check that lecture as well. So let's get started. The first question is, dash are the functions of World Bank, or what are the functions of World Bank? And the first option is extend financial support to poor countries. Second is extend development loans to members. Third is promotion of foreign investments, and last is all of the above. So here all these 3 points denotes the important functions of World Bank. That means promotion of foreign investments, extend development loans to member countries, as well as extending financial support to least developed countries or poor countries, to be very precise. So here option D, all of the above, is the correct answer to this particular question. I hope the question is clear. Let us now move to the next one, which is again in relation to important functions of World Bank, and the question is, the important functions of World Bank are dash. And let us look at the underlying options. A is provision of economic and monetary advice to member countries. B is provide technical assistance to underdeveloped countries. C is encourage development of industries in underdeveloped countries or least developed countries, and last is all of the above. So here again all these 3 points denotes the important functions of World Bank per se, that is provision of economic and monetary advice, development of industries or encourage the development of industries in least developed countries or underdeveloped countries, and also provide technical assistance to underdeveloped countries. So here option D, all of the above, is the correct answer to this particular question. So in these 2 questions, that is question number 1 and 2, we have seen 6 important functions of World Bank, and they are: first is extend financial supports to poor countries or underdeveloped countries. Second is extend development loans to its member countries. Third is promotion of foreign investment in member countries. Fourth is provision of economic and monetary advice. Fifth is provision of technical assistance to least developed countries or underdeveloped countries, and also encourage the development of industries in underdeveloped countries or least developed countries. So these are 6 important functions of World Bank. I hope they are clear. Let us now move to the next one, which is talking about the objectives of World Bank, and the question is, the main objectives of World Bank are what? The main objectives of World Bank, and the underlying options are provision of long-term capital. Second option is helps in improving balance of payment of members. Third is promotion of capital investment, and last is all of the above. So here the main objectives of World Bank are denoted by all these 3 points. That means promotion of capital investment, provision of long-term capital, as well as improvement of balance of payment conditions of member countries, and therefore option D, all of the above, is the correct answer to this particular question. I hope the question is clear. Let us now move to the 4th question, which is again in general talking about the objectives of World Bank, and the question is, dash are the important objectives of World Bank, or what are the important objectives of World Bank? And the underlying options are: A provides loans for promotional activities, B provides guarantee against loans for development, small and large development projects, then helps in balancing international trade, and last is all of the above. So here again all these 3 points denotes the important objectives of World Bank. That means it helps in providing or helps in maintaining the balance between international trade. Then it provides guarantee against loans for both small and long term or small or large development projects. Then it also provides loans for promotional activities, and therefore option D, all of the above, is the correct answer to this particular question. Now question number 3 and 4 talks about the objectives of World Bank, and there are 6 important objectives which we have covered in these 2 questions, and they are: provision of long-term capital, helps in improving balance of payment of the member countries. Third is promotion of capital investment. Fourth is helps in balancing international trade. Fifth is provides guarantee against loans for small and large projects or development projects, and sixth is provides loans for promotional activities. So these are 6 important objectives of World Bank. So we have seen 6 important functions and 6 important objectives of World Bank in the first 4 questions. I hope the questions are clear. Let us now move to the next one. The next one is, the member countries govern the World Bank group through dash and dash. The member countries govern the World Bank group through which institutions? Dash and dash. So the underlying options are: A, Board of Governors and Board of Executive Directors. Second is Board of Ministers and Board of Governors. Third is Board of Presidents and Board of Deputy Governors, and last is none of the above. So here the member countries govern the World Bank group through option A, Board of Governors and Board of Executive Directors, and therefore option A, Board of Governors and Board of Executive Directors, is the correct answer to this question, which talks about how the member countries govern the World Bank Group. So it is through the Board of Governors and Board of Executive Directors. I hope this question is clear. Let us now move to the next one. The Board of Governors consists of dash members. It consists of how many members? Who represents their country and are usually a government official at the ministerial level. That means the Board of Governors consists of certain members who represent their own countries, and these members are usually a government official at the ministerial level. So a very high ranking officer is usually appointed in the Board of Governors of the World Bank. And let us look at the underlying options. It is 1, 2, 3 and 4. That means 1, A is 1, B is 2, C is 3 and D is 4. So here the Board of Governors consists of one member who represents their country and are usually a government official at the ministerial level. So here option A1 is the correct answer to this particular question. I hope the question is clear. Let us now move to the next one. There is only one Board of Governors serving dash. There's only one Board of Governors serving. Option A is IBRD, option B is IFC, option C is IDA, and option D is all of the above. So let us look at what can be the possible answer here. Only one Board of Governors who is serving all these institutes. So here option D is the correct answer, because there's only one Board of Governors who is looking into the functioning of IDA, IFC and IBRD. So here option D, all of the above, is correct answer. Let us now move to the next one. The next one is talking about there's a separate Board of Governors for which entity or which institution under the World Bank or group, to be very precise. The question is, there is a separate Board of Governors for dash, and the underlying options are for IBRD, for IFC, for MIGA and none of the above. So we have seen that there's only one governor or Board of Governors, to be very precise, for IBRD and IFC, but there's a separate governor for something called as MIGA. So here option C is the correct answer. So MIGA has a separate Board of Governors, whereas IBRD, IFC and IDA have only one Board of Governors serving all of them. So I hope the distinction between these two important roles of Board of Governors is pretty much clear. I hope this is clear. Let us now move to the next one. The next one is dash of the World Bank Group is delegated to the World Bank Board of Executive Directors. What is delegated, or what is or who's given, what I'm saying here is the World Bank Group is delegated to the World Bank Board of Directors. The World Bank Group has given certain functions exclusively to the Board of Executive Directors. And what are these functions? Whether they are in relation to general operations, whether they are in relation to major policy decisions, whether they are in relation to member enrollment, that means enrolling member countries, and last is none of the above. So here the general operations of the World Bank Group is delegated to the World Bank Board of Executive Directors. That means the Board of Executive Directors are assigned works which are in relation to general operations of the World Bank Group, and therefore option A, general operations, is the correct answer to this particular question. I hope the question is clear. Let us now move to the next one. Dash of the World Bank Group is the chairman of the Board of Executive Directors. Now, who is the chairman of the Board of Executive Directors of the World Bank Group? Whether it is A, governor, B, president, C, deputy governor, or D, none of the above. So here the correct answer is, it is usually the president of the World Bank Group who is the chairman of the Board of Executive Directors, and therefore option B, presidents, is the correct answer, or president is the correct answer, to be very precise. I hope both these questions are pretty much clear. Let us now move to the next one. IBRD, or International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, has dash executive directors. How many executive directors are there? Whether it is A20, B22, C24 or D26. Very factual sort of a question. So IBRD usually has 24 executive directors, and therefore option C, 24, is the correct answer to this question. I hope this is clear. Let us now move to the next one. Very important question. Which of the following is not a largest? This is a not sort of a question. Is not a largest shareholder of the World Bank Group. Not a largest shareholder of the World Bank Group, and the underlying options are A, USA, B, Japan, C, France, and D, India. So here not a largest shareholder of the World Bank Group is India is not, the rest 3 are. There are 5 largest shareholders: USA, Japan, France, then we have Germany and UK. So these are 5 largest shareholders of World Bank Group. India is not, because this was a not sort of a question, so India is not a largest shareholder of the World Bank Group. I hope this question is clear. The next question is in relation to who are the largest shareholders. Then let us look at the question. The largest shareholders of the World Bank Group are, we have been given certain options and then we have to select the correct option here. Okay, so the largest shareholders of the World Bank Group are A, USA, B, Germany, C, Japan, D, France, and E, UK. Select the correct answer. A, B, C. First option is A, B, C, that means US, Germany, and Japan. Second is C, D, E, that means Japan, France, and UK. Then third option is A, D, E, that is A is USA, France, and UK. And then last is all of the above. So I've told you in the previous question itself, there are 5 largest shareholders in the World Bank Group, and they are USA, Germany, Japan, France, and UK. So option D, all of the above, or option 4 here. In our case, it is option 4, all of the above is the correct answer. That means there are 5 largest shareholders and they are USA, Germany, Japan, France, and UK. Okay, so I hope both these questions are clear. Here the question was not a largest member, and obviously amongst these 4 India is not, the rest 3 are. Okay, I hope both these questions are clear. Let us now move to the next one. The president of the World Bank Group is selected by whom? Who is given the authority to appoint or select the president? Whether it is A, board of executive directors, B, finance ministers, C, governors of the central banks of various countries, and D, none of the above. So here the president of the World Bank Group is selected by none other than the board of executive directors. That means option A is the correct answer to this particular question. The president of the World Bank Group is selected by the board of executive directors. I hope this is clear. Let us now move to the next one. Obviously, what is the term of the president? The question is, the term of the president of World Bank Group is dash years. Option A is 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, and none of the above. So here the term is 5 years. Option A is the correct answer. The term of the president of the World Bank is 5 years. He can be given an extension of another 5 years, and there's no age of retirement as such for the president of World Bank Group. So these are some of the facts associated with the president of World Bank Group. So he or she is selected by the board of executive directors, then appointed for a term of 5 years, can be extended for another 5 years. There's no age of retirement for the president per se. I hope both these questions are clear. Let us now move to the last question in relation to IBRD or World Bank. The question is, dash managing directors assist the president. How many managing directors assist the president of World Bank Group? Whether it is A5, B10, C15, or D20. So here the correct answer is 5 managing directors usually assist the president of World Bank Group. So the answer is option A5. I hope the questions with respect to objectives, functions, as well as the board of or the management, to be very precise, of World Bank are pretty much clear. So here I'll stop with World Bank. So we have covered 2 important lectures wherein we have covered almost say 30 to 35 questions with respect to World Bank itself. So please go and check the lecture which is recorded before this, that is the session before this on World Bank. The link is given in the description, and please pay attention to all these important questions, because this topic per se will fetch more questions in the exam. So please stay tuned for more. Thank you.